Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Home of Politics. The news headline today is about this Reverend Ezekiel Odero, who is the leader of the New Life Prayer Center and Church, and it is all over. Right now, his church has been deregistered by the Registrar of Societies. It is being claimed that this church which is linked by Reverend Ezekiel Odero, has been involving itself in things that are oppressing the poor in the society, and he has been under the investigation of cult and money laundering. Amongst other several churches that have been deregistered, it is not this one alone, but something that is very funny here, it is about the registering of this church, because from the word go, when Reverend Ezekiel had been arrested, he had so powerful lawyers like Danstan Omari and his colleagues, his team, who were believed and who are famous in winning of the cases in courts, whether you have evidence or not, any of the cases that is hindering you. As long as you have this Danstan Omari and his group, then you are safe. But we don't know what is the problem today, that this lawyer has not been able to defend and really protect Ezekiel's case, leading to this deregistration of his church. It is very, very surprising, because we see there are a lot of ideas that are arising, because some of the people are bragging themselves here and there, saying that they are the people who have caused this church to fall down. We see some of the people like witch doctors and from Mombasa coast. These people have been there, who have been saying they are at war with Reverend Ezekiel, and they have been using black magic to make this ministry fall down. But we don't know where the truth is, because we don't know if this one is a spiritual fight or it is about the facts that have been outlined by the investigation of the court. My good people, it is not this church alone. We also have the Helicopter of Christ Church, which is being led by Thomas Wahom. It was accused of land grabbing, and right now as we speak, it has also been deregistered. We see if the government tries to follow up the foundation and the history of these churches, which are numerous in Kenya. Every church has its own dark side, and maybe this one is just but a start. But to the extent that a church is grabbing a land, then it is very serious. It grabbed a land that belonged to Nairobi Dam, and right now it is closed down. We also see another church like King's Outreach Church, which fall out it fall out from that main church of Prophet David Awor. This is a famous prophet, and this branch, it has also been closed down. We see another famous church that has been closed down. It is that one of Good News Church, which is being Good News International Church, which is being led by this pastor called Pastor Mackenzie. He is this person who is not even straightforward, because it is being said that he is a cult and is linked with so many deaths from Shakahola, whereby many bodies were found buried from his church compound, and he also possessed a big piece of farm that he was using as his burial sites. My good people, according to several investigations that have been done, we see right now this Pastor Paul Mackenzie is still under bars, and some of the people who were arrested with him, he has not yet been released. His investigations are still going on, and it seems like his case is very, very critical. The last church that we are seeing here, it is the Theophilus Church, which is run by Bishop John Githiri and Reverend Rachel Wakuria. This is another church that have been closed down, and this all makes a list of 5 churches. But my good people, do you see this idea of closing down the church as being the best way or the best thing that the government has done to these Kenyans? The reason why I'm asking this question is because even if right now you find the remnants who have been rescued from death in Shakahola, these people are still having strong faith in this Pastor Mackenzie, and they do not want you to speak anything negative about this ministry. This shows that they are strong in faith and they believe all the doctrines that were taught in Shakahola are the best way, and they cannot listen to anything else. They have been brainwashed, and everything depends with the teachings that they received from this church. So if you cannot change the reasoning and the even the thinking of this person to see that he or she was even in a wrong way, who are you then to stop that faith from continuing? We see maybe Mackenzie himself can be behind bars, but these believers, to rub that mentality inside their brain, it is very difficult. Some of them can regroup themselves into several groups and start another church which has the same doctrine, same belief, and it will be underground. Even the government may not understand how this thing is moving. So is that a solution to close down the churches? Ladies and gentlemen, our constitution grants us that right to worship, and you can assemble anywhere. But this one, it have been denied to these fellas. One of the things that is being used in Kenya right now as a weapon to control the society, there are two things. It is either politics or religion. Think about these strong people who have been had. The likes of Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. He's being known well. He's famous because of politics and his character, and he is a warrior in terms of political issues and how he stands to fight for his people according to his own beliefs and political ideas. Now, if these people have been famous because of religion, then it means it is just finding a way of controlling the people or crowd of people. And we see for Pastor Ezekiel Odero, he really became successful because he has a lot of followers, even outside Kenya and other directions of this continent. He still even he was receiving some funds from other people who are abroad because of his ministry, and he has been able to control a big crowd of people. Even if this Ezekiel could reach a time to run for a seat, maybe as an MP, I'm sure he could be given a lot of votes because he has managed to control a lot of people. And just to equip you about how a community can be manipulated, it is only by two ways: use of religion and politics. And right now we are really drunk with politics. You cannot sit without hearing politics. In every 2 minutes politics is there, and that is the nature of our society right now. It is either politics or religion, it is not wrong, but this is not the best solution, because according to Karl Marx, a philosopher and also a political critic, he said that religion is the opium of the people or the opium of the masses. Now, even if these churches have been closed down, the people themselves who have been manipulated, maybe they have been undergoing torture, they have been grabbed their money, their property to give to these church leaders. They cannot live that way of following this faith, because in one way or another these people feel like they are comfortable or their situation is better. It has changed from the initial state, and so they are comfortable to be oppressed so that they can be given a hope or another solution to their problem that it has made them to assemble in that religion. I don't know how you think if arresting these people, closing down of the churches, will be a solution to these people who are the followers of these pastors who have been in question. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching my video. Continue subscribing. Have a nice day.